afternoon, you sloppy hoe.
Afternoon to you, sir. Uh,
It is so nice to see your little face again.
yeah, I'm not going to record just yet. How you doing?
Do good. Do good.
Wait, should we be just recording all of this?
I
Good
am
afternoon, you sloppy hoe, and
I am
etc.
100% including that.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
is the
let me
that
get
is
mine.
the that is the cold opening.
Let me get mine recorded. Okay, we're recording there. Do not unplug microphone unless it stop recording. Well, hello there.
It is really nice to see you after a few weeks, because it's been busy. Uh, Pod Meets World was a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they really got their shit together.
they had research on your ass.
I know. I was shocked. It was and from the second I jumped on, it was already going.
They're ready to go. They're you could tell that they are professionals who have been doing this for a while,
Hmm.
because they are down to business. They
Yes.
get all their small talk done before they even bring the guest on, and then guest comes on and it's like, "What's up?" Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
And you know what's funny? I literally just fixed my light, and then as soon as you came on, all of a sudden I've got backlight again. I'm looking forward to the winter
Ah,
when all of a sudden all these windows
or
don't
dark.
have light coming in them all the time. Everything is just diffused. So what
Hmm.
you been up to? What have you been? What's? It's been like 3 weeks.
It has been 3 weeks. Uh, did some traveling. Now I'm home. Um, back to the grind.
100%. Oh my God. And there's nothing going on in LA right now, right?
Not a whole hell of a lot. I just went down to San Diego to do a location job.
Oh, nice. How was that?
That was beautiful. I hadn't been in a lot of years, so it was really cool to visit. And my friend Percy's in Poway, which
Oh
is
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I immediately started looking at apartments in Poway and realized they can't afford those either.
Yeah, no. All of California seems to be getting more and more expensive,
Hmm.
with less and less jobs.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't really understand how that's supposed to work.
Rents
But
rents go up and income goes down.
yeah,
It's an interesting dynamic.
yeah, I was okay. I just finished a series of staged readings for Theater 33 yeah, Theater 33 up here.
Hmm.
And gotten to know the cast that I've been reading with pretty well for being a really tight schedule.
Hmm.
And last night as we were doing like closing tacos and margaritas, we were talking about how much it's changed in just the last like 18 months.
Hmm.
Ignoring strike, but just like the last 18 months, the idea of, oh, there's work into, oh man, there's really not. Oh, what?
That's the vibe I got just from everybody I talked to. It was like a month ago. Everybody was like, man, it's been dead, but oh, it's picking up. Here we go.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went, woo,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
back to nothing.
It's a wild time to be in this fucking business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, kudos to you for not living here.
Sure, but still business oriented. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I
Right.
used to have the excuse that I'm like, I'm out of market. So it makes sense that things are a little bit slower.
Hmm.
Primary PNW, da, 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 da.
I
But
have been getting auditions though, so that is
oh,
a
that
good
is
thing.
good. Okay.
While I was in San Diego, I had two.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Um,
that's cool. Were they
yeah,
shooting in LA or were they shooting in New York or?
these ones are shooting here. I was, excited to go visit my friend. He just moved from Hollywood down to San Diego. I'd not seen him and his family for a while, and so I had planned originally on staying at least one extra day. And instead, I just came home right after the job, and the following morning did my self tapes, and I was run ragged at that point, and it totally showed in my video. Just bags under my eyes, bloodshot, and it was a little embarrassing.
We could
But
correct now in editing, right? We could
I should have,
just
I
make it
should, I
pretty.
should have done a little work on myself. But one of those auditions was due at 10, and
Oh,
I got it in at 9:30. So,
holy crap. Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
that's a Murphy's Law thing. I knew the second I went out of town, it would pick up on me, and it did.
That is the nature of the beast. As
But
soon as you go somewhere, plan a trip and you will book a show.
still very grateful. Yeah, we've said this before. Plan trips, even if you're not going to take them, because you'll get an audition.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if we've said that before in
Hmm.
this.
Not in this, but
I'm
just
finally
you and I
editing.
chatting.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an old actor's adage. Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I did not make that up. All right. I just realized my phone, the face recognition, does not recognize me when I'm smiling. It makes me,
Okay, that's weird.
yeah. Oh, good. I'm doing a little construction work on Phil Fondacaro's house,
Oh,
and our
nice.
fans will know Phil as Roland. Um, and I have a construction background. I grew up. My dad was in construction all of his life, and he's
And
still alive.
if you watch the Pod
Um,
Meets World episode, you
yeah,
will.
yeah, I talked
Yeah.
about it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm actually working on his wife Elena's house in Glendale.
Well, that's very nice. Oh, that's
Um,
not even that far. That's nice.
No, it's great. I don't even have to get on a freeway to get there. And because I'm getting a little older, my body hurts. I can just go over there for a few hours at a time and not push it. But yeah, that was my Amazon announcement. My fancy new ladder has arrived,
Ah, very good.
so I can do
Very good.
crown molding painting. So. Something else I noticed about doing that podcast, that's the first time I've really watched myself in any kind of interview. And the fact that I just cackle like an idiot most of the time I'm talking to somebody and I'm in a little bit of a stressful position.
I was gonna
I
say,
I
for what
just go
it's worth, you do not cackle uh in these episodes
I
very
always
much.
oh, we did it at the beginning. I
In the
think we were
beginning,
we were
sure.
both laughing like idiots.
I've dumped all those episodes.
Oh, good,
I
good, good.
killed all that crap.
That's the
I
beauty of having the creative control over this.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I gotta make us both look good, otherwise it's not worth it.
I listened to that thing in horror, just the fact that I just cackled like an idiot the whole time. And, I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy. Nothing irks me more than a stand-up comic who laughs at his own jokes. And I am by no means a stand-up comic, but that's all I did was laugh at my own stupidity. I don't know.
It
It was
it
it was
came
pretty
across
embarrassing.
uh as authentic and down home.
Okay.
You seem very down to earth. So
What
it didn't feel like you were laughing
what
at your own
set
jokes.
the tone for that whole thing was that I was 15 minutes late. So I was already like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry in my head the whole time. And
Mm,
so that just turned me into the, massive people pleaser.
that's fair.
And, in my getting older age here, a lot of dementia and stuff like that runs in my family. So I was also struggling to find simple words, which I've noticed that I've been doing a lot lately,
Like even in non-high stress situations.
even in non-high stress situations.
Mm, mm.
Um, it takes a long time, takes like half a day for my brain to fully wake up and get geared.
Really?
And then by nightfall, that's when I'm at the height of my game. Is right as the sun's going down. That's right when I remember everything I have to do. All the things I forgot to do for the day are now just like whizzing around my head. And
So not to like joke about it, but like you sundown in a positive way.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a night owl. I think that comes from a lot of years of, well, in school, I was in that dance school. So
Oh yeah.
after school, went home, ate dinner, did homework, went to this dance school that started, I want to say around 4:30 p.m. and went sometimes until 10 p.m. And then I'd get home, have dinner, shower,
Right.
finish my homework. So a night for me in high school was, um, I would say, going to sleep around 2 a.m. and waking up at 6:30 to go to school.
And back when you're a kid, you could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably really, really bad for your growth and mental
Yeah.
stability.
Yeah.
But then coming out here, I was involved in playing music a lot.
Mm.
And
Oh, that's a
some,
whole, yeah.
and then it got to the point where that's sort of all I was doing. So even if I wasn't playing, I was out at a show. So your day starts at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
You
Ah,
know,
literally, like coffee and don't even worry about doing anything. I
right.
remember there was a very short time when I managed musical acts.
Oh,
And so
where were you when I needed you?
I was married to somebody else, and we hadn't seen each other for like 8
Hmm,
years. Um,
fair enough.
but I used to have the industry cards for all the local clubs,
Yeah,
and I would try
I
and
had
do it
those. Yeah.
early night, right?
Yeah.
So I'd go at like 9:30 or 10,
Yeah.
and there'd be like six people in the room, and I'd be like, ugh,
Yeah, it hasn't even started yet.
no.
Yeah.
And you just and sometimes you just like, I don't want to sound like a fogey, but after the years of, you know, age 20, like I started going into clubs at 16. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you get, the times were different.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like,
Hollywood invited children
yeah.
into bars.
And I wasn't drinking and I wasn't doing drugs, but I was having a good time.
Sure.
I liked to dance. And
Good for you.
it worked out.
As
But
someone who grew up in a dance school, always terrified of dancing in public.
UNET didn't go out with us at when we when for the cast party that we did in Vegas. You ended up not going with us to the dance club, did
I
you?
didn't want to. No.
Yeah,
I
that's a
was
shame.
I, I was always a wallflower in any sort of dance situation, and what a worse place to do that than a nightclub,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I did it too many times at that point where everybody's out having fun dancing, and I'm just over in the corner slamming whiskey. And even that wasn't enough to get me moving.
Well, for what it's
Um,
worth, we had a great time. But
yeah, I
but
missed
like,
out on a lot. I was shy. I was uh, uh, too cool for school. I don't know.
eh,
Um,
eh.
all of the above. A lot of insecurities when I
Well,
was younger.
I feel like being a young actor in uh, especially in the mid to late 90s,
And
is that
especially someone from the Midwest,
yeah,
We
yeah,
weren't Hollywood people.
no,
We
no.
I felt like I had no business going to these places.
Right? Well, even if you are there, it's like if I'm gonna do something embarrassing, I don't want to be recognized, but
Yeah.
I want the benefits of being able to get into the places in the first place.
Right. Right.
So
And
like,
back then there
yeah,
wasn't so much as a camera on a phone. So it wasn't
no,
like we were being watched or anything.
right?
There would be paparazzi people outside of these clubs, but once you were in, it was pretty
Pretty safe.
private.
Yeah,
And that's why you have 17-year-olds getting hammered in Hollywood bars.
yeah.
But
Well,
now,
not so much.
not so much.
No, and that's probably for the best.
Oh
But
yeah,
um,
definitely.
yeah, but
It was not a healthy environment that
no,
we were subjected to
no.
or subjected ourselves to.
I don't know if we could say we could subjected ourselves to it. Like you remember what it was like getting caught up in the tide of all that. Like
Yeah.
you just ended up places. Sometimes you didn't even know where you were ending up. I had a
Yeah.
panic attack once during a celebrity basketball tournament in St. Louis. and
Okay.
I was with Joel Michaely and
Joel, love
uh,
Joel.
somebody else, and I don't remember who it was. And Joel had picked up two girls, and they took us across straight state lines to go like do a thing. It was we were going to a party, but because of the directions or whatever, we had to go pick something up, and it was across state lines. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't anything, but just the fact that we were away from everybody else triggered a panic attack in my head, and I was like, I just need to get back to where everybody is.
Hmm.
I just need you to take me there because I was cracking, and it was just because we just weren't in the places where I was expecting to be, and I didn't realize how like high vibration I had apparently been on that whole trip.
Hmm.
Because there's the imposter syndrome. I'm a professional guest star. Like, you know, everybody else that was on that run was either a regular on something or semi-regular on like they were regular cast on stuff,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah. So it just bugged me out. But I often found myself places that I don't remember getting to. Just
Oh
suddenly
yeah.
being like, I
Yeah.
guess we're here. Okay, I guess we're here. That happened to bring it all back to Vegas. That happened several times. That trip in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how old were you at that point?
21.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 21. I got ripped on Cape Cods at the cast party. And then I ended up, well, that was the same day that I won 10 grand when we landed and we were at the craps table at the Rio waiting for our room.
Get out of here.
Yeah, did you not hear this story? I thought I told you the story already.
Probably. I don't know. We have so many stories, they all get
They do get lost.
muddled.
So I was hanging out with the camera crew and we were passing a bottle of Jameson around a craps table.
Okay.
And
As you
'cause
do.
yeah, why not? And we were fucking around and we were just having a good time. And I put money on hard eight and it hit. And I got 10 grand on that throw.
Wow.
And then I hear Sean, wonderful stand-in Sean, say, "Hey, room's ready." And I was like, "Color me up. I gotta go."
Speaking of Sean, he's coming over this evening.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I just sort of reconnected with everybody recently, and Sean, who was my stand-in and roommate for some years.
And also several co-star roles on Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
He works as an electrician now on set.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
good, healthy union job with
Yes.
benefits for him.
Yes.
Anyway, he and James and Deontay. Do you remember Deontay?
Yes, I do. I thought Deontay was up here now.
Deontay was Donald Faison's long-term stand-in, and great guy. They're coming over tonight to play some poker.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Oh man, that brings me back. That's a good time.
yeah,
Yeah, that should be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Excellent. Are you guys playing for chiclets or are you playing for actual cash?
$20 friendly buy-in
Very fair.
and no further buy-ins. So
So nobody's tossing their Maserati keys on the
I
table.
am digging through the couch to come up with the full 20, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Um,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. We're making
There it
rent
goes. That
tonight.
was it. I just did the cackle. I did the laugh at my own joke cackle.
I think that was a laugh at your own misery. I think it's a little different.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is it better though?
Go ahead and write in the comments if you think it's better one way or the other.
Uh,
Here
so
on
now I've got
YouTube.
something new to be self-conscious about.
This is why we don't watch ourselves all the time.
Also, something I noticed by watching myself is the you knows. When I'm telling a story, I don't know what you call it. What is that? Onomatopoeia. What? No, it's not an onomatopoeia. When you say or
Oh, sure. I don't know the word for it either.
mine is you know. So I say you know a lot. when clearly they don't know what I'm talking about just yet. But I'm gathering the words, the thought
Gathering the thoughts.
processes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Um, so hopefully this helps me become a stronger communicator by us doing this,
Hey, that's
or
perfect.
interviewee at least.
Right? Yeah, no, that's the goal. Now you just have to do a series of podcasts all the time, just to practice being a guest on a podcast. It is shocking to me how many of these things there are. Like, it feels like somebody's launching a new podcast every day, and like the one that we're doing, where it isn't even um, talking about anything in particular, it's just a conversation, which I think is good anyway, because um, who needs another podcast about like jade eggs that you stick in your yaya or whatever? But like, have you not seen the Goop podcast? Oh, I've
I
done too much research,
I haven't seen any podcasts.
except for Pod Meets World.
I've seen small clips and I watched myself on Pod Meets World, but I'd never seen one prior. I'm just not a podcast guy. I
Mm.
don't know. I'm not, and it's like you said, we probably need another podcast like a hole in the head. Uh, but here we are.
There we are. Yeah,
We
yeah,
do have a unique perspective
yeah.
on behind the
Well,
scenes
and
life.
honest to God, I just like having an excuse to purposely see you once a week,
Hmm.
and if we can make a dime on it at the same time and do that as well,
Yeah,
that would be
donate those
awesome.
dimes here. Is there
Yeah,
a
yeah,
link?
the Patreon. Ba-dong. Good to go. Get that AdSense money rolling in. Ciao, ciao.
I did tell you my AdSense story, right?
No.
They moved the bar. They kept moving the bar on how
Oh,
many had
yeah.
how many followers or views you had to have. So I had a music video and some other sketch comedy videos out. They're still out if anybody wants to see them. It's just me and my friends having fun.
Honest to
Um,
God, there will be a link to all the YouTubes down in the doobly doo.
and I was linked to AdSense and commercials were playing during my videos and I saw the number moving and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to hit that $20." And then they moved the bar and like doubled the amount that you needed. So, and at the point where I was supposed to be owed that $20, they moved the bar like a week after that. So
Well,
that
for
I
what
had
it's
just not
worth,
been paid yet.
yeah, you were never
Um,
going to hit 20 though, because they only pay out at 100 or higher.
oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, because I got hit with the same thing around the same time. And yeah, yeah, you got to earn 20. But here's the nice thing, your AdSense revenue doesn't expire. So it's still sitting there, just waiting for you.
that $20 is still waiting.
Still
Well, I'm
waiting.
sure it's gone up, but I still haven't reached that point where they pay out,
Well, if
whatever
you're
that
not in the
is.
partnership program, you're not earning.
What is the partnership program I might be?
No, you'd know. You'd know
How would I know?
because you get special dashboards and they hit you with emails all the time. How to make your channel better, blah 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 blah.
Well, don't you
And
need to have that in order to be able to live stream?
no,
Oh, okay.
you just have to have a certain number of people,
Okay.
and that
Because
is
I do
different.
know I can live stream.
Yes, yes. Just a second. I can tell
And
you
I
exactly.
wouldn't know the difference in my dashboard to save my life. I don't know what my dashboard looked like 6 months ago or a
Oh,
year ago.
hey, well, check this out.
Hmm.
Eligibility has changed yet again.
Okay.
Um,
We're not. Are we in right now? Are we on? Are
yeah,
we
we're totally
on
on.
our
This is
podcast
Yeah, we should
talking
talk
about
about this.
oh, okay.
Absolutely. We should, because this is the future of things. So you only need 500 subscribers now instead of 1,000.
Wow.
You need to have 3 video uploads within 90 days. And
Within 90 days of each other or within
correct,
90
within
days
90
of
days.
now?
Maybe 90 days total. It's
Uh,
basically one a month. Yeah.
okay, because I have not I need to do that more often.
And
I need to
then
do everything more often. You
uh
know, I learn how to do something, I'm like, yay, I did it, and then I never do it again.
I I can relate.
I'm not made for this stuff, although it's crucial to my livelihood.
Well, isn't the worst part about this is the struggle that I have all the time, which is I wanted to be talent. That's what I wanted to be. That's what I grew up being.
Hmm.
That's what I spent 25 years of my life doing, was showing up, performing, and that was it.
And
That was
then
it.
getting out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
Let the other professionals do their work.
Yes.
And then when that started being harder,
Mm.
being a producer seemed like a really good idea because then
Yeah.
I could be in control of what it was, right?
And you know how to handle things.
You can figure it. You can figure it out.
You grew up in it.
Yeah.
You know what is required.
And we could
I'm in
find
the same boat, but I didn't go to a film school. I don't have a certificate that says, "Hey, this guy knows what he's doing."
I do. It doesn't matter. It's
They still don't let you in.
well, it's contacts, and in the end, I've had some disappointing failures where
Mm.
things money started to get hard to get around 2008, and it really fell off in 2012.
Mm.
And for a young independent producer whose track record is a bad horror movie, a couple like independent shorts and music videos and commercials,
Well, you're farther along than I
eh,
ever could get
it
at this
still just
point.
doesn't track. You know what I mean? Like it just
Sure,
doesn't. I'm
sure.
not bonded, and
Hmm.
so it's hard to be able to work or find funds.
Hmm.
And now, but things like YouTube exist
Hmm.
where you could,
Right.
but you've got to be producer, talent,
You have to do it
editor,
all.
until you've got enough money to be able to hire those people out.
Yes.
And even then, it's I've owned several companies in my life, and um, all of them I have shut down because even if there's a good beginning, just the amount of income that is required
Hmm.
is usually more than entertainment can reasonably will out.
Hmm.
And that is tough. That
Yeah.
is tough. That is tough. Yeah, I am used to working from zero,
Hmm.
but it is hard to maintain from zero. You got to
Right.
keep that money
Right.
rolling in, and it's higher than you think, and it always keeps going up.
Yeah. And I know you too, and myself as well. We
Yeah.
are very knowledgeable. We are very hardworking, but that doesn't mean shit.
Right. Right.
It just doesn't, unless you have the capital
Yeah.
to push it through. And I did at one point. Unfortunately, the star of my work experience, the star of it became a hardcore drug addict and sort of burnt everything to the ground.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I did have the capital at that point. We did make something very, objectively very, very good. Um, and I still have yet to release it just because of his situation,
That's
and
fair.
I don't want to capitalize on someone else's poor decisions and poor health.
Well, he's also
Um,
he's also back to sobriety again, yeah?
yeah, I
Oh,
think so. I
okay.
think so. I
Okay.
mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't mean to be vague, but like we don't want to just
right. Yeah, I
drop
don't want to
names and
out
make it
this
unfun.
guy.
But for what it's worth, yeah, it's an unfortunate situation that looked like it was cleaned up for a while, and I hope it stays that
And
way.
perhaps it'll get to the point where I can release it. But,
Yeah.
that was uh
It's
God,
10 years
12
ago.
12 years ago at this point. Yeah.
That's all right. It's
Um,
taken me that long to finish under five. Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is for the audience.
Oh, they're gonna see it in the preview. We talk about it a lot in the other
Okay,
episodes.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting on that right now just because we cannot reshoot. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the thing. So I'm making changes to the video to make it work with what we have.
Okay.
And the honest to God, the hardest thing is when I kick you in the nuts.
I'll come up there. You can kick me in the nuts, Curtis. I will. I will make a special trip up there just so you can
Just so you can get
kick me in the nuts on camera.
Then we could start the OnlyFans.
What if you just got an insert shot and just dressed somebody else in my pants and just did a quick insert
Oh
shot?
my, actually, Nate, that's actually a really good
Match
idea.
match the lighting, match the wardrobe, quick
Oh my
insert
God.
shot, because that would band-aid the issue. For those at home, there's a scene in which Curtis kicks me in the testicles and I go down. However, we didn't quite get it right. There was a little bit of a out of focus moment. That it was a poor timed reaction. We were, I mean, not to make excuses, but we were extremely, extremely exhausted. It was the very end of a very long day, and it shows. It was a very high energy moment that just had no energy.
No.
And it's crucial to the joke and to the story. And
A standard crew is what, like a standard crew
a
is,
small crew is 50 people.
yeah, yeah. And then
Our crew is us.
was five. It was five. It was you, me, Jeff, and Renee, and then sometimes Dan.
Hmm.
Sometimes Dan.
And at this particular moment, our crew was three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Renee wasn't even with us at that
She
point.
was with Arlo taking a nap in the rehearsal space.
It was a long day.
It was a very long day. Arlo was tapped out. Arlo had no interest in doing anything anymore. He was just like, to hell with this.
Arlo the dog.
Sleeping.
Arlo the dog.
Arlo's my dog. If you want to see Arlo, you can find him on Instagram. Arlo Huckleberry Hound.
Arlo Huckleberry Hound.
That's his full name.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were thought about calling him Huckleberry. And Renee didn't want to run across the park going, Huck, 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 in case he got in any trouble. So, yeah.
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 Yeah, you gotta take those things into consideration when naming a dog.
Did
Yeah.
we ever tell you?
What are you going to be yelling out loud when you lose the fucker?
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. So that's actually a really good idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
An
Just a
insert
quick
shot.
insert shot.
Yeah. Not to wallow, I guess is maybe the word, but I am having a problem getting my film collective started up here. Mostly just because of time.
What do you mean?
Turns,
How so?
turns out running a small business with the store takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
And because
This is the game store you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. And then Board Games in beautiful downtown Montevilla, Portland.
Say it again with
Board Games in beautiful downtown Montevilla.
all
Portland,
right,
Oregon.
all right.
But and then Renee's been doing her shows and I've had the play readings and stuff and got some momentum early on when the idea struck me, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, calendar's full. Guess this has got to wait. And now I feel like all the heat has died off. And I found out that there is a group that is already doing exactly what I want to do in Austin. And they've been doing it for a couple of years now, and they've got Patreon backing and Alamo Drafthouse backing them.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, oh, I guess I could take this in two ways. Either, oh, you had a good idea. See what you can do with it in your region because
Mhm.
it's just starting to spread. Or, somebody else did it. Now I don't know if I want to.
Oh no, do it. Do it. It's still a great idea. I mean, great ideas are out there in the ether. Somebody's bound to
Somebody's gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend's got a really great idea for a rom-com. And
yeah?
and I'm pushing them and pushing them and pushing them to develop it because it's such a great idea that it's just a matter of time
Just
before
before somebody
someone
picks
else
it up.
has that idea, you know.
There was an actor, and I forget, or a writer, I forget who it was, who was talking about how great ideas just kind of float around in the air,
Mhm.
and they will come to you, and you get a certain amount of time
Yep.
to make it happen. And if you don't make it happen,
Hmm.
that's fine. Somebody else is going to get it then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's like
yeah,
they're just floating, and it's like looking at the clouds, you know. Two
yeah.
people can look up and see the same cloud, you know.
Yep,
So
yep.
you gotta start doodling.
Yeah, so take it from me, folks. Get off your ass and get things done, because otherwise people are going to do the stuff that you think you want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah. But I still, yeah, I still want to do stuff. It's just I get wrapped up in the finance of it all, and
Yep.
just yeah,
Well, I mean, and that's what it comes down to. I mean, you can have a great idea. It could be all developed. It could be all ready to go, but just getting that community of people together
yeah,
to make it happen.
yeah. That's why you usually pay people to do
Right,
it.
right. But if you have like-minded people who, we were lucky enough to grow up in this business
Yeah,
and to absorb everything we could, whether we tried to or not. So if you can find those like-minded people and have that collective and have people who have that desire to do it in their free time when it doesn't require the money just yet,
yeah,
um, like we did with Under Five.
yeah.
We didn't spend a nickel. I mean,
Well, we did just a little
well,
bit.
yeah, yeah.
But it was like
But
it was literally $25 on the studio space that we used that one day.
sure,
Yeah,
and lunch.
yeah, yeah.
I
And we
find
had we were
that
gonna eat anyway.
like-minded people are willing to eat, are willing to work when they can eat.
Yes, that is fair.
As long as you have a good quality pizza available, sometimes that's all it costs. But yeah, to have that community of people, I think you should really, really push it.
Yeah,
And a lot of people are like us in the way that we don't want to bother people. Like,
yeah.
I already called him, I asked him, and he's got it in his head, so I'm going to leave him alone. When in fact, you really need to
Got to harass a little
harass.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I guess
Just
what
keep
we would
pushing.
call
Like,
harass,
hey,
what everybody else would call following up.
following up, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
just got to keep pushing, pushing, pushing because there are like-minded people out there who also don't have the capital, who also are knowledgeable and hardworking and want to do it, want to
yeah,
do it. It's passion. They call it a passion project. That's what it is. Um, and with the availability of great quality equipment at reasonable prices these days,
technology has really done a lot to help uh, even out the playing field. A lot. It
and
is.
you have companies like ShareGrid where, hey, I really want to get this high quality. This lens costs $25,000. It's more than a car, but it gives you that well, you can rent it for 150 bucks a day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an extreme.
Share grid. You can reach out to
Reach out
us
to
at
us.
Nate and Curtis podcast at gmail.com. Sponsorship. Yeah. Because wouldn't that be nice? Okay. I know we've talked about like moving you up here in the first place. But regardless, wherever like if it takes getting you up here, if it takes us moving back or whatever, like um I'm so eager to get something shot. I feel like the world is changed enough now that doing things the old way doesn't matter because nobody's doing it the old way anymore. Even the
The
studios are
phone
kind of
is
done.
not going to ring.
Yeah, like it's all that's done. The only thing to do now is action, and and if that means just shooting stuff, and it's a lesson I could do on my own. I could just be posting things on Instagram just to post things on Instagram, but I want
Mhm.
there to be a little bit more story than just,
Mhm.
Hey, look at Curtis. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? Like,
But that woo 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 launches careers these days.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just does.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
It's content over quality
And
at this
this is
point.
where I copy and paste everything you just said, and I
Mhm.
tag it on at the end of the show here because I ended up just shooting all that advice in the foot and coming up with freaking excuses when I should just be paying attention to what you and Renee have been saying for months. So
Well, and it's easy. It's really easy for me to say when I don't do any of it. From the outside looking in, it is so simple. And here I am, I have someone at our agency who handles social media aspects of things, and her only instruction to me was post more on Instagram, interact with people more on Instagram. And what did I do? I did even less of that.
it's like you're scared of success, Nate.
I think there's some sort of psychological defect going on for sure.
And with that, we come to the end of our episode. So don't forget to check out the Patreon. You can find us at our at our links in the description, and watch for merch.
Hey, folks, we're doing this organically, so please share.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in supporting us financially, you can go to the Patreon. We've got some great options there, and you'll get early access, ad-free access. And when the
stuff.
merch, when the tickets and merch come out, that's when it's really going to be powerful. If you want to follow us on other social medias, our Instagrams are down below because all other social media fails. We'll see you next time.